Go.
First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to run for it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go ahead. Go.
On 1st down, Jackson. That's incomplete left side. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That one's incomplete over the middle.
those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Receiver in motion, going left. Third and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds the football outside. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Lamar throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Coming to the line for another first and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. On first and 10, it's Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Changing it up here. Jackson on the move, headed right. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Henry, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect one-for-one. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Kyle Hamilton was that defensive back.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
It'll be this group's job watching the film. Find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On third down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
180. No, we changed it. 180. Press it. Press it.
Out of the gun, Henry. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 2.
Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by his fullback behind the line. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ozzy.
From the gun, Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, move.
Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal at the Eagles.
Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he gets in. They push out the lead to 16-0. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
Hurts on first down. Completed left side to Smith. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And again, here's Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the red zone on first.
First down.
Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hurts yet again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 30-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ravens get him, down he goes. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
At their own 45-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. He finds Brown right side. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, here's Barkley. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down. Working quickly here.
Down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
Hurts with it on third and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now, first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down by Zach.
Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 22.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
32-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
It's a gain of
Offense up to the line fast.
Eagles first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
Hurts on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Number 26.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5.
Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Buying some time right. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 16, Eagles 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Ali to return it. Well, he rocks that tackler. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
4-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
First down. First and 10.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180. Sit hot. 180.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
And even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Finds Barkley underneath. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Don't
Back to throw. Completed left side to Smith. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to...
And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Ali to return it. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he is to throw. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. Down to the 10. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
He'll look to throw it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
I did some dumb shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Good shit, bro. I did some dumb shit.
Inside the 25.
Yeah, no, I ain't think I was gonna come back at first. I ain't gonna lie. I did some dumb shit in there.
Starting out trips right here.
I was on safety. I don't know what the fuck happened to the corner. I'm thinking you were gonna try to run that shit with Lamar. Had to try to stop that shit. That shit was cooking me.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Hey, 180, 180.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Oh, what a play. He pulls in the
my
Hail Mary, and
fucking
wins this
god.
game.
What?
For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a
What?
finish